Hi everybody, Beatle Dave calling to you from Derbyshire in the UK. I hope you're all still buzzing from Paul's recent Glastonbury headlining gig. I've actually had a chance to watch it all now. I've watched it again this morning. I think it was absolutely fantastic. But this video is not about that. Today we're going to be looking at this LP. This came in the week and it's simply called The Beatles 1958 to 1962. It's exactly what it says on it. It's recordings from 1958 all the way up to 1962. Although, to be fair, a couple of the recordings on this, they weren't actually the Beatles at the time, they were the Quarrymen. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 18 songs on this. There's a couple of different versions of the same song and things like that. So basically what we've got is Love Me Do. That is the single version with Ringo Starr on drums from 4th of September 1962. Then we've got How Do You Do It? That again was recorded on the 4th of September 1962. Then we've got an original or an alternative take of Please Please Me. This hasn't got the harmonica on it, which was recorded on the 11th of September 1962. So as you can see already, there's actually quite a few rare songs on this that weren't included in the anthology LPs. Then we've got P.S. I Love You. That is a single version. That was recorded on the 11th of September 1962. We've also got Love Me Do, which was also recorded on the 11th of September 1962, and that is the version with Andy White on drums. Then we've got another version of Please Please Me. No, we haven't. First we've got another version of we've got the version of Ask Me Why. That is from November 1962. And then we've got another version of Please Please Me from November 1962. Then we've got a version of I Saw Her Standing There. This is a live version which was recorded at the Star Club in Germany on the 31st of December 1962. And then we've got a live recording of Lend Me Your Comb, again recorded at the Star Club in Hamburg, Germany on the 31st of December 1962. Then we've got one of the rarer recordings. This is one where they weren't actually the Beatles, they were still the Quarrymen in them days. And it's their version of That'll Be the Day, which has got John Lennon vocal on it. And it does include the B-side of that record as well, which is In Spite of All Danger, which was actually, I think, it is the only song that was actually credited to Harrison and McCartney. They are not in very good sound condition on these, but you've got to remember how they were recorded. They actually went, the Quarrymen, as they were in them days, went to Philips recording studio in Liverpool, but it wasn't like the big Philips label that everybody knows that Philips was the man. I think his name was Percy Phillips or something. And the recording studio was actually his front room, and he just got like boxes, all dead boxes and stuff all around the walls. So you can understand why that sound quality isn't up there, you know, with the latest recordings. But it is of historical importance. It's not that bad. It is listenable too, but it, you know, it won't be one that we playing over and over again, put like that. Then we've got Cayenne. I think that's how I pronounce it. Cayenne, and that is a Paul McCartney composition, and that actually features Stuart Sutcliffe on bass on that. There's no drums on it. It is the Beatles when they were just 4 guitarists basically. Then we've got one of the more famous songs, or semi-famous songs, Ain't She Sweet, which was recorded in Hamburg on the 26th of June 1961. That was when the Beatles backed Tony Sheridan, but that is the only song that had a Beatles vocal, and it was John Lennon. He does a brilliant rendition of it, although years and years later John says he didn't actually like that and he preferred a version that they recorded on the Get Back sessions. But to me this is a fantastic version. Again, that is just my opinion. And then we've got The One After 909. This was recorded in Liverpool in 1962, and it was actually recorded in the Cavern Club. Then there's a version of I Saw Her Standing There. Again, that was recorded in Liverpool in 1962 in the Cavern Club. Then we've got Cat's Walk, which was eventually didn't Kenny Ball and his Jazzmen do a version of it? It was called Cat's Call, wasn't it? It's the same song. Again, that was recorded in Liverpool in 1962 in the Cavern Club, to go with my Cavern Club t-shirt. Just thought I'd put that on, to be honest. Then the last two songs were recorded at EMI Studios on the 6th of June 1962, and they feature Pete Best. Besame Mucho, brilliant song. Why the Beatles never actually released that, I don't know, because they did try to record it a few times during the career, didn't they? And then we've got Love Me Do, with the version with Pete Best on drums. So that is the track listing. I'll have to apologise for the glare, because I'm actually doing this off my phone. And then you've got some liner notes here, which you probably won't be able to see, which basically just tells you what I've just said about where they come from. And it's on DOL Records, whoever they are. So I don't think this is actually a, an official release. It's what we call an unofficial or a bootleg. And it's HQ Virgin Vinyl, it says on here, 180 gram, manufactured in the EU, mechanical rights licensed by MCPS, it says just there. I don't know if it's a limited edition or not. It's the catalogue number is DOL 1080HR, and it's it is on red vinyl. And that photo, I think that photo is quite a nice early photo of the Beatles, isn't it? So I'll show you what it's like on the inside. It did come in a polyline sleeve, which makes, is nice to see nowadays, isn't it? Let's see. So it is red. Might look pink on there, but it is actually red. I think it's the light I've got on my camera. It's making it look like it is red, pink, but it is actually red. So that is side one. And then this is side two. Like I say, it is a really, really nice heavyweight record. I actually played this last night, and it plays lovely. Why Apple, or the people that own the rights now, whether it's Universal Music or whatever it is, Universal Group, I don't know why they are not releasing things like this, because there's another one very similar to this, which is the Beatles 1962 to 1966. It is on red vinyl, and it's called like their greatest hits, but they're all live versions from around the world. So like I said, I played this last night, and it absolutely sounded fantastic. Really did sound really, really nice. And like some of the anthology LPs and stuff, it is nice to have this to compare the versions that are on this to the versions that are on the released stereo studio albums, or the original studio albums. So this is it. It's simply called the Beatles 1958 to 1962. I got this off eBay the other day, and it cost me the grand total of, have a guess, what, 50 quid? 25 quid? 70 quid? No, £9.99. And I think it was something like £4 postage and packaging. Bargain, yeah? Something nice to have, yes. I know it's not official release, but it is nice to have. And now I've gone to the bother of doing liner notes and stuff. So I put it there. You might be able to freeze it and zoom in if you're into that sort of thing. So that's it. Like I say, it is nice to have. Not very expensive. And like I say, the sound quality on it is nice. Well, I played it on my project turntable, and it sounded absolutely fantastic. Sat over there and had a few beers while I was listening to it. So yeah, that's that one for today. Now, as you know, I've just come off a very, very long working shift where we do 8 12-hour shifts all in a row without a break. So you do 8 days solid. So I've got a couple of days off now. There was one sec. But while I've been off, Beatle Dave has still been buying records. So we've got all these here Right, so that's one lot. Ooh. And then we've got all these here, which is another lot. Now, I'm not quite sure what to do with these. I'm going to make videos of them, but I don't know if to do one great big video or do, you know, like little videos on each album. There's some Beatles albums in it, there's Kinks albums and things like that. So if you're watching this and you think you'd like to see smaller videos, you know, around like the 10 to 15 minutes length on each album, I will do that. Or if you want me to do one great big video, then I will do that. But then obviously there's a lot of records there, lots of LPs, so you're talking probably a minimum of an hour, aren't you? You know, to go into a bit of detail with them. So that's going to be it for today. As always, thank you very much to everybody that is liking my videos and leaving comments. And obviously thank you to everybody that is subscribed. You know, it does mean a lot. I am still a little channel in a lot of ways. The other thing that happened this week was, that, although the big news was, you know, Paul's headline at Glastonbury, but I think it was on the 28th, which was Tuesday, wasn't it, I think. This little channel of mine was actually 1 year old. So like, you know, I'd just like to thank, and this is sincere and from the bottom of my heart. I'm sorry, my records just fell over. Yeah, so I'd just like to, you know, thank everybody from the bottom of my heart who has been watching my videos, has bothered to subscribe to the channel, which is the best thing, and is, you know, are leaving comments. You know, it does mean a lot to me. As always, if you're new to the channel and you like it, if you just do me a favour, you leave me a thumbs up, and if you think, you know, you're going to like it, just subscribe, because it is free, and then hit the notifications button, and then you'll get notifications. So whether you're a new subscriber, an old subscriber, if you're somebody that's just come over this little channel of mine, you know, thank you very much. If you like it, just, you know, if you like my channel, just subscribe. You know, everybody's welcome on my channel. 99% of the time it is about the Beatles, but it is also about record collecting in general. So we do things on other artists, and like I say, there is on them records there is quite a few Kinks ones, because when I did an album, I did a video about some of my Kinks records either last week or week before, and I thought I'd got more of some of them than I had, but now I think I've got the majority of the UK catalogue that was on Pi. So PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, you might want to check some of these out, because there's some interesting Kinks LPs in there, but that's for a later video. So like I say, thank you to everybody that has been supporting me and is continuing to support me in this, and thank you to everybody that left comments on the Paul McCartney one as well, that I did on, when was it, Monday night, wasn't it, I think. Yeah, so until the next time, it's Beatle Dave saying thank you very much. As always, love your records, cherish your records, clean your records, but above all, play your records, because that's what they're there for. So until the next time, it's Beatle Dave wishing you all peace, love and happiness. So until the next time, over and out.